But otherwise, it's really pretty simple. It's pretty basic.
Old man?
If you just want to get through it and don't like super care about min-maxing everything.
You've got a lot of spirit. I was watching your match.
Well, gee, thanks.
Those are tall shoes. That gives him like an entire foot of height.
Yeah, right, in your dreams.
Huh?
You still don't understand the difference between area and arena.
Yeah, it's really not needed at all.
You're not using your skills, kid.
Which is kind of something I like. Like, I mean, maybe it'd be better if there's a little bit of extra challenge or something. I don't really know. I kind of like it when I can just bring whoever I want and not have to worry too much about it. I kind of enjoy that.
You've been able to win up until now with sheer momentum, but high-ranked fights won't be so kind. If you want to keep winning, then you need the advice of someone who's been there.
I'm doing well enough.
Yeah, that's completely true.
Oh ho! If you really think you're doing well enough, then come and show me just how well you're doing. Go complete the mission at the area word Delta Lazy advises exile right now.
Yeah, why would you do that and open yourself up to a counterattack?
Then I'll recognize your ability.
Why would I care about that?
Hey, it's up to you to do it or not.
Come on, he challenged your skill. You know you're going to take him up on this.
Run away with your tail between your legs. Shoo!
Yeah, see, he knows what to say.
Run away? Don't you look down on me. I'll clear that area like it's nothing.
Easiest way to get Hiseo to do whatever you want him to do.
Yeah, you've done it, kid. Ever hear of the saying, a man never goes back on his word?
I'll show you what I can do. I'll breeze through that damn mission.
Well, okay, I guess we have a new objective now. I'm no chicken. Back to the Future is a good series of movies. I need to watch the... I own them on Blu-ray. Level 22. Oh man, they're super strong. Let's do it. What's wrong, McFly? Chicken? It's okay. I understood the reference and I appreciated it. Warp from the center of the spiral, huh? Okay. If you say so. And I'm just glad that we still live in an age that we can reference Back to the Future and it's acceptable. Dude, stop messaging me. I don't want your help. We should also be fighting things because these should be good experience. If this area is level 22. I also think I still have Adelie set on free will. I haven't even had her on life, so she's just been kind of healing sometimes. Enemies that can block are also really annoying. Uh oh, my battery level is low. That guy's just standing there guarding. Nice. I got him to say die. Alright, well, I've got a plug right here, so let me grab that real quick. Alright, we're not plugged in. We should be charging. Battery. That reminds me a lot of the Skyward Sword Let's Play. My battery was like constantly low. I'm wanting to say I've went through like half a dozen sets of batteries throughout that playthrough. So there's all kinds of things here. This map is essentially a spiral. I think we pretty much just need to go around. I sort of vaguely remember this. Look at the map and fill in the blanks. Okay then. So yeah, we can't go this way. These like silver ones here are inactive, so we can't actually use them. I wish he would stop messaging me this every time I went into this area. This game can be pretty long. I mean, there's 4 discs now. There used to only be 3, but now there are 4. So, I mean, we're gonna be looking at it for a while. I don't know if we're gonna completely finish it. Like that was kind of the goal, but that may be a little bit ambitious. And if we feel like switching over at some point, we might, or you know, do something else kind of in between just to break it up a bit. I've got some other games I'm thinking about playing, so. We may, you know, delve into some other stuff at some point, but I definitely want to, you know, put some time into this first. Is that 24 hours for Volume 1? Because I don't actually remember. I feel like that's too short for, like, all of it, especially because there's a 4th volume now. That would be 6 hours per volume. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, that sounds a little quick, but I probably won't take that long because, like, I'm not gonna do all of the side stuff and, like, you know, get every single piece of equipment and all that stuff. This is pretty casual, like, I'm pretty much just playing through the game to show it. And also, that may be the time to beat for, like, the PS2 version. Like, if this is streamlined a bit, that may knock a little bit of time off also. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, how long it takes. That's a lot of streaming, but if we, you know, feel like doing something else, then we can always do that. We're free to do it.
Yeah, that's that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, one-off things like that are possible, but on scheduled nights, I'd kind of like to stick to something a little more rigid. But, you know, it's always definitely a possibility that we just have a night that we feel like playing some random stuff for a bit. So, can't go that way either. It looks like we're blocked off. Can you really call yourself a gamer? I need my gamer fuel. Where's my gamer fuel? Twitch partnered via only.hack. I mean, there are people that get, like, partnered by only. I know people that really only play Final Fantasy XIV. So, and I watch a few of them occasionally. I don't watch a ton of Twitch streams anymore. Again, largely because of the time thing. But, you know, I'll watch some streams when there's, like, a new raid out and people are playing it or something, but that's generally kind of it. So, obviously, we don't want to go this way. It'll pretty much just take you to, like, the next available area. Like, the teleport point immediately across from it. Yeah, that World League Soccer OST, that was some good stuff. I'm glad that's not been forgotten about. Yeah, I never really got into League or like MOBAs in general. So we've now hit level 20 on everybody except Adelie. So we can't go up, which means we need to go over this way. Yeah, I mean, I don't play Overwatch like that often at all. I've played it maybe 2 or 3 times in the last like half a year. So I really only play it like when there's an event, and then I kind of just play it casually because I'm also not any good at it. I didn't even Rengeki. I got the Rengeki up and then didn't use it.
We did it!
If you're talking about Doomfist, he's been out for a little bit. I've played since he came out. I've never really used him though, because again, like I'm no good at the game, so I'm like no good at learning new people. Like I can heal, I can do a mercy. And I can... Moira? I have no idea. That's not even a thing that I even knew about. Hey, thanks for watching. So, yep, that's news that I'd never heard of. I don't follow Overwatch that much. I kind of only really play it with friends. I tend to not really play it by myself that much because I don't find it that fun like solo. It's more fun to just like play with people and, you know, chat or whatever while it's going on. League is terrible, but I'm too addicted to stop. That sounds like a problem. Switch to the... There we go. Countering those attacks without art. That was some good stuff. Yeah, I was never really any good at fighting games either. I think that also probably stems from, like, I never really had people to play fighting games with. Like, a lot of people played fighting games with siblings or whatever, and I was an only child. So, I have a lot of experience with, like, single-player games, and that's basically it. Until, like, online games started really coming out, you know? Yeah, I pretty much feel like anytime it's a competitive online game, like, you're just gonna get people that are completely awful. Really, no matter what the game is or what they try to do with the community, that's just going to breed people that are generally terrible. Alright, have a good night. We're not going to be going too much longer here, maybe only like 40 minutes or so. Like I said, I think I said before, we do have raid tonight, so that's why I've slotted it in the time slot that I did. It's games like that, like that's really the only reason, like, I play Overwatch with friends, like, because I have friends that play it, so, like, kind of the only way I can really enjoy those competitive type games is to have friends to, like, laugh at idiots with, like, the people that try to be super competitive and, like, super assholes. You know, just, if you have friends to laugh at that sort of thing with, then it makes it a little more bearable.
That's that, I guess.
Mute all is my best friend. Yeah, I just immediately, like, when I do play Overwatch, I just, like, immediately leave, like, the party voice chat or whatever, because I don't want to hear that garbage. So he did say to warp from the center of the spiral, and as you can see, we're kind of making our way around the map a bit. Oh, now he's just straight up telling me what direction to go.
Slow. Ogre sword.
Yeah, I guess that helps. I mean, I'm sure that is a decision that they made consciously to not allow voice chat. And I mean, I guess that's the stuff Nintendo was talking about when they decided not to include voice chat in Splatoon, which was a big thing for a while. And then they came out, I played Splatoon 2 a bit, again, mostly just with friends. And then they came out with that, like, Splatoon, like, the voice chat app that you have to have your phone on. Like, that's so ridiculous. If you're gonna do it that way, like, people are just going to, like, use Discord or whatever else. Yeah, the Switch Online app. I think it was called, like, The Lounge or something. I don't remember what they, like, officially called it. Oh man, another Rengeki. Will it fill in time? Nope, it won't. There's actually a accessory, like, customization you can get that will allow your skill trigger to refill faster. And that's kind of, that will keep you from losing those Rengeki sometimes. Alright, so we have to make the choice about which way to go. Clearly, we don't want to go back to the start, so this is like the world's easiest puzzle. We're gonna head towards the center. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's probably fine. I've never actually downloaded or used it. If I've ever been chatting with friends, we've just been doing it on Discord, so... We've really just never bothered with that at all. Might as well just blow the Awakening here, since we're pretty much at the end.
Here it comes. Here I come.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about like fighting games and playing them at a high level, but I know it's like way more advanced than really like any of the games tutorials themselves want to get into. I feel like some of them have been trying to do better, like at least I think I remember hearing that, but there's just a level of knowledge about fighting games that you need that it's just like makes it completely obtuse to new people. Oh, does it? Yeah. The only thing I've ever bothered with like Splatoon, like gear ordering, was all the in-game stuff.
Well, not exactly what you'd call easy now, was it?
I don't know. It was pretty simple, dude.
I told you. It was nothing.
You young pups are so much fun. You have no idea what it means to experience
I kind of resent the fact that Smash has become like an actual competitive game. That's always been such a party game.
Wait a minute. That's all I get out of this?
You get the Beast Treasure. Isn't that worth it? Ooh, a medic pendant. It's something Haseo doesn't even like want to use at all. Missed some enemies apparently.
I've got to fight at the arena to raise my rank.
And just in case you forgot, we still need to grind out arena ranks. So let's save real quick. We also gained some decent levels there, which is nice. We are now officially above every single person's level. I think Syllabus actually mentioned level 20 being a good point to like challenge the Emperor. So we're there at least. Yeah, I mean, a lot of that's a people problem more than a game problem. Like, it turns out if you surround yourself with people who take these games super seriously or whatever, and you don't, like, there's just a difference in, like, commitment levels there. That's always going to happen. So, this is what it is. You just kind of have to find people that sort of, wow, all these people get way higher leveled? I mean, I guess that's good, but... I didn't have any mail or anything, did I? I don't remember if anyone's, like, emailed me and given me new areas to go to. I didn't see if there was a pop-up or not. Nope, no mail. False alarm. Oh, of course, they just keep adding new people. I think you can retire from the arena, like, as soon as you get in there. So, like, if you get in there and see that, like, somebody, like, the Emperor or whatever fight you're on. I don't know if you can leave, like, that fight, because that's a story fight, but you can kind of tell what level you need to be beforehand in the arena, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, it tells you the levels here, but... Heel Dancer, it's all about cash. Zoo Train, Lord in Love. Morden Thunder. Yeah. I can only log out of this game for at max like a minute at a time. Any more than that, I gotta get back in immediately. Oh, did I not party back up? Nice. Yeah, you can just retire here. Okay. Yeah. So I don't remember if there's a way you can tell like what level he is before you go in, or if you just have to go in and then find out, oh, he way over levels me, and then die, and then come back out. We can invite Pyros the Third. Does anyone want to take Pyros into the arena at level 18? Alright, let's try this again. And we'll just continue blitzing the leader. This time the leader is the Steam Gunner, which I guess makes sense. I'll go ahead and cancel this one. Might as well. And that is one thing they can do, is like sometimes they'll wait until like after you've used your skill so they know it's refilling. And then, like, so that way you can't counterattack their art, which is smart, I guess, but we're gonna kill these guys faster than they can heal them, so doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, you need no strategy in these fights at all, as you can see. Should also start giving us more points, I guess, considering we're fighting, like, higher ranked teams now. Yeah, they should probably have made their twin rogue, their whatever, the twin blades guy, their leader. Because we could just melt through the Shadow Warlock. I mean, that's basically it. You have like a quick access of like 4 skills that you can equip at any given time, and you can access that by the, like the trigger, select the target, and hit the button. That's really all it is to it. Like, it's not a super complicated thing. And if you want to use one of the skills that like you don't have in your skill trigger, you have to actually like go into the menu and select it, but it works pretty much the same way. Does this guy have a counter? I'm pretty sure he does. I can actually be Rengeki right now. Yeah, and there's weapon types and weapon weaknesses and stuff, but none of that's really relevant right now. Kill him before he's healed. Alright, we got him. So like later on, like when we're fighting enemies, we will want to use certain weapons against certain enemies. But, you know, we can only use dual blades right now. That's definitely a thing that happens later. Yeah, his class is the Adept Rogue, which essentially means that like you can use like 3 different types of weapons, but you're kind of just like mediocre at all of them. It's pretty much how it's supposed to work. But right now, since we're like we got reset back to level 1, we only have access to our starting set of weapons, which is the Twin Blades. Love Gramps. Please, I don't want to fight Love Gramps. Okay, that was actually a pretty decent little combo there. No, you only have, like, you start with the Twin Blades, and then you get the Broadsword, and then you get the Scythe. It always works out in that order. Sabe! Rank 103, oh boy. So thankfully we can go through this pretty quickly at least. Oh, that earth spell is really annoying. I should probably also be setting Adelie to life, because she's not really doing much else. She's just kind of hitting stuff with her cane. So, I mean, we're getting to the point where we, like, halfway need heals occasionally. So I guess I'll go ahead and just throw that on her real quick. She'll still attack occasionally, I think, like if the situation presents itself. Oh, hit the wrong person. Oh well. Also, I'm pretty sure we are just Team Haseo. I don't think we actually have like a team name like everyone else does. Oh, nice. Morning Thunder. Cactus Man, the Edge Punisher. Oh no, he's the counter to my class, the Edge Punisher. He's going to punish my Edge. Zoo Train. Suzuki Pig. I guess that makes sense. No, he stunned me, so he was stun locking me with his hits. Thankfully, they don't ever seem to like counter Adeli's heals or anything. I don't know if that's a thing they can do. They can counter you, but I don't think they can actually counter your other party members. At least not that I've seen. Silent Butcher. I think we fought these guys before. I think they were like the first team we fought last time. It is also pretty fun hitting them up against the arena wall over and over. Yep, I know nothing about Volume 4, so when I get there, whether it's on stream or not, it'll be completely new to me. As it is to pretty much everyone. You could technically start there, I guess, if you really wanted to, but all these spells are really annoying. I have an Awakening I could technically use, but it's just like, now it's done, so what's the point? 2 and 3, they can counter party members. That would be really annoying. All right, 36. That was a pretty good chunk of points. Our arena's ranked team has increased to platinum. Get a broadsword for it. Can't use that or anything, but all right, maybe one more, and this will bring us to rank 16. No, there's no backstab or anything in this game. There's no positional attacks. Oh, is there? Like a customization, maybe? That's not something I remember if there is one. I just can't imagine it would be reliable enough in something like this. I just feel like you would waste more time trying to position yourself for a backstab than, like, it wouldn't, the extra damage wouldn't be worth the time you spend. That was a good chain of skills there. We're gonna be finished relatively soon, probably like, I think once we get to like rank 16, we'll probably stop. I was scheduled to go to like 9:30, but you know, major story events are about to happen and I can't really run over, so. I mean, I don't know if that's really a thing. I feel like this system is a little too fast to be like worried about stuff like that. Like maybe if it was more methodical and planned out, but he's actually Rengekiing me. Look at that. Good job, guys. You did it. I'm just gonna Awakening and stop these people using their arts. I mean, the leader's dead. We're done, but... Yeah. Yeah, there's not really any, like, aggro management either, which makes, like, having a tank class not super worth it. I mean, Adept Rogues use heavy armor, though, so... If they're attacking you, that's really not so bad. They could do worse. Ingredient Skate. I have to fight Fish Cake. I've played, like, the little bit of WoW I played was, like, on official servers I played the free trial for a while and wasn't really feeling it that much. But I also played on a private server that my friend hosted, which I wouldn't really call that playing WoW because we essentially just, like, auto-leveled ourselves to max and started, like, spawning dinosaurs in the starting area, so... Because we gave ourselves GM powers, of course. So I don't know that I'd really call that playing WoW, but I don't know, I never really had that much interest in it. Also, I feel like it would just be impossible to start playing WoW right now. Like, where would you even start? I mean, there's a lot of positioning in, like, Final Fantasy XIV. But, I mean, WoW is faster than Final Fantasy XIV, but, like, you know, there's a class, the Monk, that, like, literally every attack is better from, like, flank or rear. And, like, so positioning is important there, but, like, this combat system is not either of those games. This combat system is, like, faster than both of those games.
This is it! Okay! Here I come!
One time I opened WoW, I guess that counts. Yeah, I main Ninja in Final Fantasy XIV. But, like, my alt classes are, like, Monk, Red Mage, White Mage, Paladin. Like, I do pretty much everything. I can do really whatever needs to be done. Oh, I was trying to break the guard and she actually attacked me out of it. Might as well get that morale up. I mean, Dragoon's positionals are pretty easy. It's essentially heavy thrust is flank, and then, like, your dot combo, I think it's the dot itself is rear, and, like, that's the only, aside from the Fang and Claw and Wheeling Thrust, but those are, like, always the same, so. Alright, did we get to 16? We did. 928. We should, is that not above? I guess the difference between 17 and 15 was such that, you couldn't level up. Like, to rank 15, you would start at 16, and yeah, we are Team Haseo. Well, we made it. No real pomp and circumstance other than we got an email, so I guess we can check that. Well, immediately. It's a good thing we got to rank 16 when we did, because otherwise we would have been locked out of the tournament. So the winner will be allowed to challenge the current emperor. And that's that. Okay. Should also go back to the at home and see if we've unlocked any more like backgrounds or music yet. So that's what we may do. We may mess around for a bit. Obviously, the tournament is about to start, which means like main plot stuff is about to happen. And some of those. Yeah, man, exotic guy. Gotta keep coming back to him. He's my rock. He's my anchor in this world. So let's go back and just check that out. Maybe we can putz around on the desktop for a bit. Not really. The Final Fantasy XIV Discord we have is for our guild mostly, and then like other people we invite in for like statics and stuff. I don't really have like any public facing Discords that I'm in, to be honest. It would be here in the Mercenary District. And I guess we can also put more stuff up for sale. Maybe. Actually, we might have to collect what is already sold. No, it's a 0.5, so we can go ahead and just sell whatever. So these upgrade components sell really well, and we have a bunch of these, so let's just go ahead and sell like all but one. We'll keep Nullify Sleep, because that could be useful. I am actually a male hero white mage. I don't like main white mage, but my character is a male hero and can play white mage. That's like my main healer. So get rid of some of this stuff. Don't need a level 14 anymore. I might throw that into alchemy just for the heck of it so we can say that we did it. Keep the broadsword. Get rid of this level 1 armor because it's garbage. Get rid of one of these and that'll give us some more money also. Now we check the Book of 1,000. I can see we get a fair amount of rewards. In fact, one of our books is ranked up. So 3 greeting cards, a movie, 2 wallpapers, a wallpaper, a background, 3 movies, 2 movies, 1 movie. Some movies cannot be viewed now. So it's essentially like cutscenes from the game, I think, that you can like rewatch. Some background music and wallpapers and stuff, so we'll check those out. And we'll also head up into alchemy real quick and just upgrade our weapon, since it's like really simple to do. And we haven't done any of it yet, so we have our Wrath Corpse here. We can upgrade it with the other Spin Corpse. That will increase its physical attack. A little violent. That's not your voice. What happened to your voice? That's weird. I wonder if they like changed his voice in like a later volume and just took this animation from that. I don't know. Anyway, now we have a Wrath Corpse +1. And we can also use like items in storage and stuff. So if you have extras of things that you not actually are selling at the moment, you can throw it into alchemy and make your stuff a little stronger. I usually don't bother at this point because like we replace weapons pretty quickly as it is. Yeah, like advanced alchemy and stuff makes it more worth it, but for right now it's just kind of a little something you can do if you happen to have extras. Alright, so let's check. I don't remember. I think we have uncollected money from our guild store. Not that it's like super important or anything, but... Yep, 58.50 in fact, a fair amount of cash. And we haven't like kicked any chims or done any... Let's see if we can get a... one of the bounty hunter things. Remember, we got that third keyword, Berserker. So that may be something we can try to do real quick before we finish, because I don't want to, you know, cheat people out of 10 minutes of content. And I guess I'm running up here. I could have teleported, but now we're riding a bike. Alright, so let's get a decent leveled. And we want Berserker to be the third word. So we'll run around a bit and see if we can find what we're looking for. I'm a little surprised we haven't run into this mechanic, so to speak, even if it's not exactly like the bounty hunter thing. Oh cool, we get locked in the room. I don't think we've had that happen yet either, actually. So we have to insert chim spheres. This is just a fancy way of putting you in a chim sphere room. Oop. No, I don't think I want to leave this place. I think I'll just stay here forever. Alright. Oh, more ways to go over here. That's the way forward, so let's see if there's anything else on this floor first. It's basically just going to be me running around a dungeon a lot for a while.
Damn, this is bad.
I guess we can kill these guys.
Hero counter!
Actually broke my combo with that. Means I don't get to Rengeki him.
Have you learned your lesson?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've got some of those, but I don't know. It's not super important. Get a little extra experience. Okay, that's where I went, so we need to go up this way. Kick. Nice. I think you can basically run up on these guys immediately. Oh, it's the French animal. I don't even remember what this guy does. I barely even remember him. The surrounding objects or objects in the surrounding area turn into treasure boxes. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Oh yeah, this room. Kind of a trap room here, so there's all kinds of stuff that will damage you if you step on it, and your party members tend to just run through this stuff. But I guess they got through that time because it was pretty open. Ah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So you can see there's a battle area out here on the field. So there's like another player in this dungeon currently doing a fight. So we can actually just make our way into the battle area. And we'll find that this guy's actually being attacked by another player. This is not one of the bounties we're looking for. But it is another player we can beat. It doesn't have like the same rules as like PvP where you can counterattack or whatever. That's really only the arena. So you can pretty much just treat them like an enemy. And he'll give us generally some kind of accessory or some kind of worthless item, but he'll also give us a coupon. So we can use coupons in guild shops to get a 1% discount. Not really that important, but I guess if you save up enough of them, you could end up getting something, so... We'll run around at least through like the rest of this area and see if there are any of the chaotic PKs that we can kill while we're here. I guess he was already dead. Stop blocking, dude. Oh, didn't actually go off, but that's fine. I didn't need it in the end.
Let's keep it up.
Alright, so we already found the way forward. I do kind of wish I had some speed charms at this point, but I don't even know if there's a way to get them right now. Probably is, but maybe in one of the shops I haven't visited. Really? Not in all of Volume 1? That sucks. Okay, well, actually, I guess we're just leaving. That's fine. I pretty much just wanted to show the fact that you could, like, run into battle areas. Eee! A way to farm for return feathers, maybe? Just go into an area and immediately leave. Alright, so really the only thing that's left to do now at this point is to, like, continue the story. Since we're ranked 16, we can start the tournament, but like I said, obviously that's going to be, like, the main story is starting back up, and there's going to be cutscenes and all that stuff, and we don't really have the time for it right now. I can't run over because I'm expected to be somewhere. So we'll have to play it a little safe and cut off 5 minutes early, but we went about 3 hours, so, you know, it works. If you count the 10 minutes at the beginning where we're sitting there listening to music, it's 3 hours, right? So I think that's going to do it for tonight. Pretty good place to leave it. And then next time we can just start back up at the arena. Rip those 5 minutes. Sorry, you'll have to entertain yourself some other way for 5 minutes. Yep, you pretty much did. We've been here for 3 hours and now we're leaving, but videos going up everywhere. I've set it up to where I can actually get a nice crisp 1080p 60 FPS recording on top of the 720p stream. So YouTube videos will take a little bit longer to get out than usual. They'll probably be up like maybe sometime tomorrow morning if I can set up the encode overnight. But it will look great and have a high bitrate and be 1080p. So that's all good news. It's the best of both worlds for both crowds. Anyway, thanks for coming out. Hope you all have enjoyed some .hack this evening, and we'll be back again on Thursday. Schedule is at the bottom of the Twitch page. It is 8 Eastern, I think is the time I set for that. So Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll meet back here and do some arena. See you guys later. Thanks for coming.